Today, my friends and I are breaking all the rules at the trampoline park till we get kicked out. Let's go. This is the famous trampoline basketball court, and we're going to be breaking all of these rules today, and if you don't break them, you are eliminated. You're supposed to empty your pockets before going on this trampoline, and I did not, and I also did a flip, so I broke that rule. So, of course, John Michael had to do it as well, and this time he tried to do a dunk, but he actually didn't make it, which was funny. The next rule says always land on both feet near the center of the trampoline. So I did what was best, and I did some gainer switches, which was landing on one foot on the side edge of the trampoline. The next rule says do not double bounce, and of course, you know, my friends and I double bounce each other all the time like this, and I did it to a dunk. That was crazy. Security is already onto us. We keep breaking these rules, but they keep seeing us. But we will not stop until we're kicked out. This rule says no flipping on this, and of course, we already been doing flips, so we did a couple more, all of us, in fact. I haven't even done a double full yet, but I decided to do it anyways. The biggest rule yet, do not hang on the rim. And of course, we had to all hang on the rim. John Michael hung on the biggest rim, and I was a little scared, so I tried it anyways, but I really couldn't do it as well as he did. But I did do a flip off after, and then our friend after Austin sent it, but couldn't quite hang and actually fell to his back, which was quite funny. One of my favorite rules to break is do not try anything out of your ability. So I tried this double front standing, fell to my face, and I didn't land it, obviously. John Michael did a back handspring and fell, which was funny, and honestly, that was kind of scary. But this right here, he sent a backflip. He hasn't done that in years. Does he win? The rule says do not touch any part of the backboard, so of course we had to touch the backboard and the rim, but there's no net, so unfortunately we couldn't touch the net. So far, we're pretty good in this challenge.
I don't know.
No one, I mean, this guy keeps
came over yet.
Yeah, this guy keeps looking, but he hasn't come. Right over there. Oh my God, he's looking. Yo, we got to keep breaking these rules. The loser of today's video has to jump in the freezing cold pool.
Oh, I'm not jumping in no pool.
The next challenge was no dunking the ball, and of course we all tried to dunk, and this was actually harder than it looks, I will say, but none of us actually got it. Be in control of your body at all times. Well, obviously it's fun to flop around like this, and I was not in control at all. Neither was John Michael on this one right here. And definitely not Austin trying this. This was actually hilarious. I fell over laughing so hard. We officially broke all these rules. Up next is one of my personal favorites, the wall tramp. I love breaking these rules because this thing is so bouncy. Starting with don't land on your face or your head. And I just kind of did both at once, and John Michael couldn't believe it. The next rule says no belly flops. And of course, a Cody was the first trick that came to my mind because you have to land on your stomach to do this trick. And obviously, that's the rule we had to break. This rule says do not jump off the wall into the trampoline or the ground or the wall. John Michael jumped off the wall, then up to the top, and of course, he jumps right back down to the trampoline, which you're not supposed to do. Good job for breaking that rule, John Michael. This rule says do not perform any flips or tricks, so obviously, John Michael sent some backflips right here and a branny. He also did some other really cool stuff, but ended up falling off the trampoline, which is definitely a rule you're not supposed to break. I was really nervous to do this one at this point, but I had to just send it anyways. I went off the wall, which you're not supposed to do, and then I was gonna do a double flip, and I got really scared and bailed. Honestly, it's good I didn't do a double flip, because look, security came right over after. So on this challenge, there's a lot of rules that you're not allowed to do on this trampoline into the pit, but we're gonna break them all right now. Comment down below who you think's gonna win. The first rule we had to break on the super trampoline was no landing on your back, and obviously it looked so fun I had to join in with Austin, and it was actually kind of scary because he kept bouncing me to the side. The next thing we had to do was no double flips into the pit. I did a classic branny and full out, and then my boy John Michael hit a branny and back out, which he honestly could have done the triple flip, but he had pit in his eye. John Michael and I both did double flips into the pit, and he was trying to hype Austin up to do it, but Austin honestly just couldn't commit to it, but he still did a 1.5 to his face. We were really pushing the limits with this one. We were flipping multiple times right in front of the security, and this is a rule you're not supposed to do multiple flips in a row, but I'm a professional, so obviously I'm gonna do it. And then John Michael obviously had to do some as well, and she just kept not looking but looking at the same time. I don't know, it was a bit sketch, but he kept going. He actually did way more flips than I did. I don't know how he got so dizzy on this, but actually he did right here. He fell over. Our boy Austin came in to do some flips as well. He hasn't flipped in years. He just did 2 in a row, 3 maybe. Oh, at least he did 2. The ultimate challenge right here, a sneaky flip behind security. Let's see if he catches me right now. Backflip. Dude, how did he not see? For this challenge, we had to change locations. Do not sit or lay down on the giant court of trampolines. And of course, we were all pretty tired at this point, so we decided to sit down, rest, and save our energy. And then security looked over and we had to run. Do not sit on the safety pads was also another rule, but we just were so tempted to do it. We just kept landing on it. It was so much fun. I even decided to try a roll like Austin right there. Oh wait, he didn't roll. I did. Check it out. Boom. And I even did a little sushi roll after. It was so much fun. The #1 rule, do not do double flips at the trampoline park on the court. And of course, course, I know how to do this, so I did one right here. Boom, perfect. I mean, honestly, I couldn't have done it any better. Time for a group challenge. Do not run across the trampolines. And of course, all of my friends and I ran across full speed. Austin got first, I got second, but they jumped into the pit, so I guess I really lost. This is a trampoline parkour setup. This is one of my favorite attractions at this park, and we're gonna break a ton of the rules here, starting with one of their biggest and most important rules right here. Always be aware of your surroundings. Clearly, I was not aware of my surroundings when I went to do this Kong, and Austin bumped into me and I fell over. Dude, why'd you do that? Anyways, he kept going, I kept going. Here's the next challenge. Jump from here to here without falling. John Michael made it, but jumped off after. And Austin made it, but fell back short. I don't know if that really counts because he also fell after. And then I decided to just go full speed. Made it. Boom. Didn't quite stick it, but I still made it. No pushing, tackling, or horseplaying around. And I was just so tempted to just push all my friends. Look at this. John Michael fell off in the swing set because of me. Oh, Austin just did that on his own. But then I decided to push him off after. And then John Michael pushed me. He even took my phone and filmed it. And then Austin tackled John Michael into the pit, which was really funny. Hey, thanks for taking one for the team, buddy. I'll just let him sit there. This next challenge was really hard, but really fun. The strides across these mats. As you can see, John Michael almost made it. Austin didn't. He slipped. And I had to just completely full send. I actually made it, but didn't make the last jump because it's impossible. For the mother load of challenges, the warp wall. This thing you've seen on Ninja Warrior, it's so hard, and we all decided to give it a try with just 4 steps. John Michael actually made it first try. Let's see if he can make it too. Oh, Austin did make it as well. I can't believe it. And he made it straight to the top. Perfect. And then it's time for Bailey. Let's see if he's got this. Oh, yep. Oh, perfect. As always, he definitely made it, but not easy. Dang it. I for sure thought I was going to knock him out with that challenge. I got to make it a little bit harder. This time, we only get 2 steps going up the wall. John Michael couldn't make it, so that's a point loss to him. And Austin, so it's down to me. If I make this, I will finally be able to knock them out. Here's the moment of truth, ladies and gentlemen. Am I going to make it? And nah, not quite yet. This is probably the trampoline park's biggest rule. Do not go on the closed attractions, and this slide was closed. It's been closed every single time I've been to this park, but as always, I went up there and went down the slide myself, and I went full speed so fast I even flew off the ledge at the end, and John Michael did it with me. Another rule I had to break without getting caught was really hard to do, but running a jump to this mat, it was really far, but I still did it. Of course, John Michael had to break the rule too, but he did it with a flip and a little bit less distance. We are the only 2 remaining.
The guy just came on the intercom. Listen, they're telling us rules that we're breaking right now and not to break them. Oh, this is bad. That means they're onto us. Luckily, one of us have already gotten eliminated. I forgot to mention.
Yep, Austin's officially eliminated. Goodbye, buddy. All right, next challenge. We have to run and crawl across this entire course from one side to the other. Whoever does it in the fastest time wins. John Michael is starting us off first. He went through the tube. Now all he has to do is go across these red hanging ropes and just make it to that black ledge right there. If he can make it to the ledge, he completes the challenge. Whoever does this in the fastest time wins because this is a closed attraction, but he gave up. So I was a bit nervous. I don't know if I was able to beat this time, but we decided to do it anyways. I went so fast going through, but then my toe got stuck in a hole. This was honestly it for me, y'all. I didn't think I was going to be able to make it, but I did one giant jump and a big swing. One giant pull, and I actually made it up to the top. I can't believe that I actually beat John Michael. So that declares the winner of today's video right now on that very last challenge right there.
Woo, I officially won the challenge today. They broke all the rules, but not enough is me. John Michael, you did lose the challenge today, so that means you're going to the freeze pool. If y'all like that video, make sure to subscribe. Peace.